Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's 2-Minute Tuesday, and this week's topic is about why I have a red dot on my gun and the pros and cons that I went through before I made that decision. Having an optic on your defensive gun is becoming increasingly more popular, but there's still some pros and cons that you're gonna wanna consider before jumping on that train. I would say one of the biggest cons is the price, just depending on what your budget is and what optic you wind up going with. But for a good optic, you're gonna run around $300 and up, plus whatever it costs to have your slide milled or to purchase an MOS slide and a plate to put between your optic and the slide. That part can be a little bit of a process, and deciding which way you want to go with that is entirely up to you, but price is definitely something to consider. The other thing to consider is that it's not necessarily going to come naturally to you right out of the gate. And there's a bit of a learning curve that you're going to want to consider. The other cons that you might want to take into consideration is the battery life, as well as the durability of your optic. At this point, having optics on defensive guns is so popular that there's so many reliable options, and battery life isn't really a concern so long as you're changing your batteries on your birthday every year, and you're taking the necessary precautions to purchase a quality optic where durability and breakage is not a major concern. Now, I can't tell you whether or not you should be adding an optic to your defensive gun, but I can tell you why I added one to mine. So the first major benefit that I noticed beyond just being able to stay target focused was the fact that I had absolutely no problem keeping both eyes open with my red dot. Whereas being cross-eye dominant, I struggle really hard to keep both eyes open when shooting with just irons. Something else to keep in mind here is that generally, the way that our eyes see things, it's actually a lot more natural for our eyes to see a dot in front of our target versus having to line up 3 different things to really be able to have an accurate shot. Keep in mind that your cost-benefit analysis may look entirely different from mine. The point of today's video was to just quickly share with you guys how I landed on making that choice for myself and the things that I've gained from that decision. If you guys would like more information on whether or not you should be adding a red dot sight to your everyday carry gun, I would encourage you to go check out Lucky Gunner's most recent video on the topic, and I've linked that down in the description for you guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Again, I hope that it was helpful for you, and I'll see you guys in my next one.